I think we're live. It always takes a minute.
Will the comments and stuff come up on this right-hand side?
Should. I've never done it on an iPad. Do you have the comments there? Oh, there we go. Do you see Victoria?
No, not yet.
Oh, I didn't know Krista was having sprints.
Oh. Let's see.
Welcome here. Enjoy your hopping back and forth. Oh, yes, she's having. Look at that. We're
Hello.
competing, and I didn't even mean to.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome, welcome. Lots of people.
Yeah.
They keep jumping here. Hey, Stacy.
I am so new to sprints, so I'm trying to figure out this on my end. I can see the comments if I don't see us. Like I can go back and forth.
Oh. I've never done it on a tablet of any sort, so I don't know how that works. Drive safely, Lindsay, as you head home.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Archery. Fun.
Enjoy your time at work. Oh, what's Victoria reading? You Are a Tree. And What Alice Forgot.
I haven't read either of those.
I read You Are a Tree this last month. I just finished it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Diana's here.
From Alaska.
Yes.
What kind of temperature do you have in summertime in Alaska?
It's Diana's on my Patreon, and it's really interesting because like there's some people from like southern states, and they're like, really, really hot. And I feel like Diana's temperatures are more similar to ours generally.
Oh, okay.
Lucy's at work. Thanks for stopping in. Ashley can't stay for long because it's bedtime, but Ashley just started her channel. She has 2 videos up. If you guys like fantasy and really good recommendations, Ashley always has lots.
Exciting.
Every time I read a book she's recommended, I'm like, I should have listened to Ashley sooner. So hop over, join her channel, subscribe, whatever the wording is. Never been a part of a sprint before. Welcome here.
I'm new to it too, so.
Usually we're together when we do it.
Yes, I love that.
What, twice? And then today I was like, I wonder if Holly's going to show up at my door. But you didn't. You didn't come.
Maybe one of the times I will.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Diana's reading The Republic of Birds and Royal Assassin.
Royal Assassin, yes. But I haven't.
Art book, probably Powerless. Though is that a duology, or is there going to be more in the Powerless and what's the first one called? Relentless?
I've seen a lot of people hyping it up, but I haven't read.
He's reading The Rose Code, The Snow Child, The Natural Way of Things. Did you ever read The Snow Child?
I did not, but I own it. I have not.
Diana says it's 60s to 80s. So cooler than what you're experiencing right now.
Okay. I can't translate that in my head, but thanks.
I know that 22 and 72 are about the same.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's my like baseline, because our old house only had Fahrenheit inside the house.
Oh, yeah.
So, The Whispered Word. Oh yeah, The Snow Child does take place in Alaska. That's right. I think I started it.
I don't think I have The Snow Child actually. I was thinking about Snow and Rose. It's probably.
Oh. Yeah, those are different. Stacy's reading Lock Every Door.
Oh.
Charlene's here, but also getting kids to bed. Working on Words of Radiance.
Ah, yes, that's a big one.
Ashley's reading Nemesis and What Happens Next. Nice.
Nemesis, is this the Agatha Christie one that you were talking about in your
Yeah.
Patreon?
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Oh, Laura, you moved. Kingdom of Copper. Okay, I keep meaning to read that series. Have you read that series, Holly?
I have not read it, but it has like piqued my interest. But
Hmm.
maybe I'll wait to see what you think of it.
Well, it doesn't. What I think of it doesn't matter because we never know if we're going to like the same book or not. I feel like
Mhm.
it's hit and miss.
It is.
Winter Lost by Patricia Briggs. I don't think I've heard of that one.
I haven't heard of the book or the author.
Oh, it's going to be a trilogy: Powerless, Reckless, and Fearless. Oh, okay, that's how it goes. The covers look the same to me of those ones, so I never know like which one's the first one or what. Reading The Queen by Andrew Morton and a biography on the Queen. Cool. I would like to read a really good biography on um, Queen Elizabeth II.
I just saw Andrew Morton and I thought of Aggie Morton.
Yeah, that's what it makes me think of too. Shannon's reading The Lord of the Rings.
Heyo. Big fans here.
Daughter of the Forest. I don't think I know that one.
Wait.
No, Lucy, we use Celsius.
Yeah,
I think it's just the United States. I think that's the like only place in the world that uses Fahrenheit.
I think so too. I have heard that. Oh, Caraval.
I gave it 4 stars. I'm curious. I just filmed my wrap up for it today and I don't even know how to like word I don't even know what I think.
Well, I watched your wrap up, and based on what you said, I'm surprised you gave it 4 stars.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I need to finish the series, I think, before I can decide what I think of it.
Hmm. So you are gonna push through and read it all?
I'm gonna get it from the library at some point.
Okay. I was looking up Daughter of the Forest
Oh
that
yeah?
Natalia was talking about. I was like, wait, did I just read that? But the one I read was The Girl from the Hidden Forest. So,
I think that like this chat, you need to be able to insert pictures and then the picture of the cover of their books can pop up because I know book covers, but I like forget titles, right?
that would be neat.
Um, Ray's reading The Green Ember. Have you read that one?
I don't know what it is.
It's a middle grade, and like the main characters are rabbits.
Yes, I've seen the cover. The cover.
Yeah, see?
Uh-huh.
I think you might like that.
Okay. I haven't read it, but okay. I will put it on my radar.
The comments are going too fast here. Oh, okay, this is The Daughter of the Forest. It's a historical okay, I like historical fantasy retelling. I just gotta look this up then. Oh,
Uh,
my Goodreads app kicked me out a couple days ago on my phone, and I cannot log in,
oh no.
but I
You're,
can log in on the browser, just not the app. Um,
have you tried uninstalling the app and reinstalling it?
no, I haven't yet. I just go to the browser here. Okay, I pulled it up. I'll look at that later. Um, Doubt I'll end up liking the series. Yeah, I don't know. So definitely like just like a library series, I think.
Yeah. I feel like if you've read the first one, the rest of the series is in the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Am I doing sprints regularly now? I'm going to try for every Thursday for the rest of the summer. And we'll see. And depending if people want to join in, like Holly's joining me. That's
Mm-hmm.
fun. I'm always up for that. The Gold Digger. I haven't read that one.
Read some Liz Tolsma, but not that one.
There's like a whole sub conversation about Fahrenheit going on here. Actually, I was just going over like measurement with Reika in her math, and like, you guys, I'm sorry, but American measurement is so terrible. Everything it doesn't make sense. The numbers don't line up. And I was like, with our Canadian, the measurement we use in Canada, you just add zeros or take off zeros. It's so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
But then we have the issue here where half the stuff is American. So we still need to know both
Yeah.
systems, which is hard. Ooh, just started the third If I Run.
Oh. That's a good fast-paced series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a
Lindsay
fan.
says, okay, go ahead. You can
I
see
was,
it?
yeah, my stack is right there.
She rebooted her phone. So let me just quickly do that. See if I can log in. We'll get that going. So there's now a movie of My Lady Jane. I'm planning on watching the movie. I'll have to look that up. Depends how they take the movie. The second book, My Plain Jane, was quite a bit better. If they like stayed pretty true to that, I would enjoy it. And it depends on if the humor comes through, because the humor in the book was hilarious. Okay, Becky's gonna try a chapter. Reading tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
Heard of it?
Yeah, that's one that I was like, oh, maybe I should try it, but then it was so hyped. I'm like, oh, I probably won't like it. It's just usually how it goes.
Yeah.
What are you reading tonight, Holly?
I grabbed
Oh,
Hugo Cabret. You have read some Selznick, right?
yeah.
I have not, so this is gonna be my first one.
You have not?
Oh, I have 3 of his, but I haven't read them yet. So this is today.
I think that one is Reika's favorite, probably. Mine is Wonderstruck.
Oh, I have that one.
What's the other one you have?
The Marvels.
I don't think I've read that one.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting because, like, I don't know if any of you guys know, but it's a combination of pictures and words.
And like 50 pictures in a row telling a story, and it's really cool.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
I think you'll love the experience of it, whether or not you love the story.
Okay, fair.
Being an artist, like,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all the art for sure. What are you gonna read?
I got out 2 books. So I have Spy Family number 11.
Oh, you're doing that one.
I got out number 10 from the library last month, I think, and was reading it as part of my page count reading challenge for Patreon. And I got to page 60, and then I was like, wait a minute, I've already read this one.
Oh.
I thought they were like rehashing stuff from the previous one, but no, I had read that one. So now I got 11.
Okay.
That's as far as my library has right now.
I heard the series has kind of gone downhill. Ring true for you?
I think like it's dragging.
Hmm.
Certain ones are better than others. But yeah, so I got that. I'm gonna probably read a little bit of this, and then I've got Jamie Jo Wright's Night Falls on Predicament Avenue. And
Newsletter.
I started it 2 days ago, and I'm only that far. Just
Okay.
just because I haven't had time to read, not because of the book.
Well, no.
So maybe we should stop talking and read for a bit. Let's see here. It is, yeah, what if we go and we read for like 20-ish minutes? We could read till Actually, I forgot to get out my what's the word? My music for in between here. I remember it was one of the ladies, I think maybe Amanda is the one that recommended the Boba Stop Cafe for listening to. So I listen to that one now all the time.
Okay.
So what if we read till we'll read for a little over 20 minutes. We'll read till 40.
Okay.
And I will get this set up, maybe. I always forget how to do this here. So this is my old lady
Wow.
ness here.
You're miles beyond me. I don't even understand what sprint until 40 means. Like, because it's not
Well,
6.
it's the number, whatever 40
Oh.
time, because everyone's in a different time zone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So 6:40 for you.
Okay. Got it. Oh, it's like a video music.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then I think you're able to mute yourself there if you want. There we go. We will read for a bit. Okay. That is the first sprint. Holly, how did you do? I want to know what you're thinking of your book.
I impressively got 108 pages read.
I doubt anyone even got close to your number.
If anyone missed it, I'm reading like there's
Shh.
like pictures. I'm actually really liking this so far. Yeah, this little boy he seems either homeless or just down and out. He seems lonely, like he doesn't have a guardian of some kind, and a shop owner stole his notebook and he's trying to get it back. So I like it so far.
Have you watched the movie?
There's a movie.
There is.
Yay! No, I have not, but I will now.
Yeah, I watched it so many years ago. I don't even remember if it was any good, but I did.
That'll be cool. How's your
I
book
think
going?
I got like 35 pages read, I think.
Nice.
Things are coming along. Bodies are not being found. People are missing. Potential murder. Things are
What's
happening.
your favorite Jamie Jo Wright so far?
I like The Curse of Misty Wayfair.
Okay. I can't recall if I've read that one.
That the one character is a post-mortem photographer.
Maybe I have then.
Have you seen like the Victorian post-mortem photography, like where they would line up all their kids and you could barely even tell which one was dead? It's so disturbing, but like fascinating. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the one that has that. Okay, let's see how everyone did. Laura's reading The Last Exchange. I've never read a Charles Martin.
Me neither.
I've
My
always,
has read a lot of his, I think.
yeah. Hello, Margaret. Celestria, welcome here. Catherine didn't get close to your 100 plus pages there. 20 pages. That's a good number. A horror movie. I don't know that one.
No, I do not either.
Lindsay made it 4%. Washed and filled bottles, and you made it back from archery, right? So,
You're productive.
yeah. Charlene got 10 pages. Finish The Snow Child. I started that book. I didn't get very far. So,
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't even know how it really ends.
I'm always so curious about like awards, even in like movies and stuff. Like, who's really voting on this?
Mhm. I feel like there's some awards where it's like, well, I don't whoever's making those choices does not have the same reading taste as me.
Yeah,
And then there's other ones where it's like, okay, this is I need to read more of these. Like Realm Makers right now, every book
yeah.
that they give awards to, I'm like, if I've read it, it was good. Diana has bread in the oven. She had to keep checking. Oh, that's okay. 15 pages plus making bread. Very productive.
Sure, your house smells
Yeah. Victoria got some good stuff done.
amazing.
Okay, Diana says the movie's good,
Oh, good.
so you'll have to watch it. Laura read 20 pages and got a few bookshelves brought inside.
Bookshelf.
That's the problem with moving all your books. It's worth it in the end.
Yes.
Had to leave when there's 10 minutes left, but read 20 pages. Nice. 2 chapters. Victoria loved The Snow Child.
I need to look this up. I need to see the cover.
Mm-hmm. The Jimmy Joe Wright at summer camp, that's The Souls of Lost Lake. That is like the most controversial. So many people did not like that one.
To be honest, I did DNF it, but it wasn't like I could go back. Like, I didn't DNF it for a reason. I just got distracted.
That happens.
If anyone is curious like I am, this is The Snow Child.
That one's like magic realism
Okay.
with like even now that I like fantasy and I like sci-fi, magic realism, it's just a little too weird for me. Usually.
I need a good example of magical realism. Do you know if I've read any off the top of your head?
Can I think of any at the moment? No. If I do, I'll let you know. Christina's participating in the catch-up-a-thon, the Book of the Month books, starting with the mystery guest. I feel like Book of the Month came to Canada, and then from what I saw for the first few months, their selection was not great.
Oh. What is the mystery guest? Like, who wrote that?
I don't know.
Me neither.
Oh no, Monica got 3 pages in, but she misplaced her glasses, so she's having a hard time reading.
No.
That sucks. Zach had a piece of peanut butter coffee cake, so
Jealous.
winning.
Definitely. I'm guessing it's this one.
Oh, okay. So she wrote The Maid.
Yes.
See, I need covers.
Oh, me too.
Julie loved The Snow Child. Weird fantasy is a good way of describing magical realism. And I can't think of a one that I've like. Okay, here we go. Zach, one of my issues with The Snow Child has some magical realism, but not enough to be consistent. I think they're like. I think I've pretty much DNF'd every one that I've started because, like, in my mind, either fantasy and magic exists or it doesn't. Like this weird combination of like we're in this world, but it kind of like my brain can't do that. Okay, here actually, and what Lindsay says. I don't hate magical realism if I know it's going to be in a book, not like a fix for a plot issue halfway through the book. Yes.
Agreed. That's a little bit lazy.
if we describe the cover, you wouldn't know the book we were talking about. Yeah, maybe that's what we should do for the rest of the evening, was we don't say the title of our books, we just describe the cover. That would not work. I definitely need both.
That's a challenge you should do with Reiko on your channel, though. You should have her like describe a cover and you have to guess the book.
I've done that over on my Patreon a few times.
Oh.
Ephraim really likes to do it with me, but he tries to stump me.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, it's kind of painful for me. Like I just have no idea.
That's funny.
The world is totally normal except for one strange magical thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's. And I want the world to make more sense than that, personally. Oh, I still have my banner. So far in my book, I'm struggling to keep the timelines separate. I'm only 78 pages, so maybe I'll get there, but they both have guys coming in after deaths, guys coming in from different towns. Like, there's a lot of similarities between both timelines. What was that?
I don't like that when they do that. It makes it harder to keep them separate.
Yeah, I'm struggling with it so far. Okay, we should do another sprint. Let's see here.
I just saw Zach was saying something about Piranesi is also a magical realism. That's one I've really been wanting to read, so that's really interesting.
That's one of those books that I feel like I have seen around, but I know zero about.
I know. I know zero about it also, but just because Susanna Clark, I want to try it.
And it's short.
Yes, it's very small, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's what?
I was just thinking, A Monster Calls. Is that magical realism? Okay.
I don't know.
I haven't actually read it yet, but I have seen the movie, so.
And well, to me, like, because what is the age of that one geared towards?
I would say an older kid.
Because to me, it's different when it's more like, because I have read it, and it's not picture book, but it's not like full on book.
Okay.
Like, okay, Zach says yes for A Monster Calls.
Okay.
But I feel like A Monster Calls has other things going on too. I don't know. One of those plots that you can't talk about or every future reader will be spoiled.
Ooh, I'm even more intrigued now.
You'll have to read it.
Oh.
I want to hear your thoughts. I have no idea. And then you can tell me all of what happens.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I care to read that one.
Spoilery thoughts?
Yeah. Okay, let's read till 15.
Okay.
This time around. And I will eventually I'll figure out how to do this a little bit better. So, did you do Holly? Done your book yet?
No, not quite. There I am. On page 146. But it's going good. I liked it. Yeah, it's a good one.
How are you liking the like back and forth between the pictures and the text?
I like it. You obviously get more out of the text portion. And there was one scene already that I read that I would have loved to have a picture to go with it. So that was interesting, considering there's a lot of pictures in here. Yeah, it's a cool experience.
Yeah. Is the Marvels or whatever that one was called, is that one the same?
Yeah.
Pictures and yeah, I don't think I've read that one. I'm trying to see where I was. 35 pages read, I think, in my book. I'm enjoying it. I just have to keep reminding myself which perspective is the modern one and which one is the one in the past.
I wonder why she would have done that and not made them a little bit more obvious.
Yeah. Like, yeah, there's some things that are different, but Celestria, did you tell us what book you're reading? I don't think you did. I'm curious. Catherine read another 20 pages. Charlene got 15. A lot of Shalon. I love Shalon. I feel like Stormlight Archive,
Oh.
one of the female characters. I feel like Sanderson writes female characters really well. Personally. But I know you're not the hugest fan of his writing.
I don't get the hype, but it's fine.
Yeah, and that's how I feel about Robin Hobb. So we'll just oops, there's skipping here. 4%, 16, 18. Updated reading journal. Hey, that counts. That's great.
That's a cool thing to do during a sprint.
Yeah. I definitely need to update mine. 26 pages, 16. Oh, Celestria's reading The Nightmare Virus.
I just got mine yesterday. It just arrived.
Nice. 10 to 15. When do you plan on reading The Nightmare Virus?
I don't know because it's in first person. So I'm going to attempt it because I was on her street team. So I did, in my application, I did say that I would try to attempt it. But if I can't, then I'll just have to wait for the audiobook. But I'm hoping like in the next couple of weeks for sure.
I still haven't got any farther on that one.
No. Do you think you just might not finish?
I need to give it a really good try, but I don't know. Something about that one is making me struggle. Yeah, it's too bad because I love some of hers. 29 pages, Under a Dancing Star. I haven't heard of that one.
Love fast-moving stories. Like a fast pace.
As of right now, I don't understand everyone's dislike of her. Okay, which one are you reading again? Words of Radiance?
Yes, I think that's what she said.
Is that the one she was on? I think, well, her and Kaladin are my favorites. And then a few of the, like, he has interludes with these side characters that he writes novellas about as well.
Mm-hmm.
I really like, there's a girl, her name's Lift.
Oh.
Is that right? I think so. She's a lot of fun. Yeah, Words of Radiance, okay. Shalon is definitely a good character to follow. Didn't find her annoying, although Kaladin is still a favorite, yeah.
Are all of books like save for the standalones, but are all of his series books in the Stormlight Archive world? No. Okay.
No, not all of like you talking about his Cosmere or
That's what I'm thinking of. Oh,
that that's his world, yeah. No, not all of his books are set there, but a lot of them.
because like the first one, the first Mistborn one, is that one Stormlight Archive, or is that Cosmere?
That's Cosmere.
Okay.
Stormlight Archive starts with Way of Kings.
Okay, that one I read, Way of Kings.
Yeah. Mistborn is not
Oh, okay.
part of the Stormlight Archive. Yeah, he's doing like um, a 5-book series and then another 5-book series. You read Mistborn Era 1, right?
The first book of
Just the
I
first
like
just the first Mistborn book. So his Era 2 is set in the Wild West.
okay.
And then apparently he's writing Era 3 set in the 80s.
Oh.
Yeah. Catherine says on her first read through, she found Shalon really annoying, but now, a third time around, that's impressive. Finally able to appreciate her. I always really liked her. Jared is rereading them all again in preparation for book 5 later this year, but he's already on book 4, so he might have to read them again before.
Is he a fast reader like you?
He doesn't spend as much time reading, but he is a fast reader. Those ones he's doing on audio this time, especially like if to fall asleep or
Mm-hmm.
if he's awake in the night. So he was listening last night. Oh, Monique, you're reading the same book as me.
Yeah.
So I want to hear where you're at and how it's going.
What chapter are you on, Chantel?
Good question. This one's just called Her. I don't know if they have numbers. Oh, the one before it was chapter 9. And then, yeah, this is just like an interlude.
I want to read the what's that, Barlow Boys or something?
Oh, yeah.
I want to.
Yep.
I can't remember what it's called.
I know what you're talking about. Celestia says, what do you think of Elantrius? She owns that one, and it is a standalone for now, at least. And then maybe Mistborn. Sanderson, like, pretty much leaves all his books open for um, continuing. But Elantris, I think that was his first one. So,
I think I've heard that. Yeah.
yeah, I like it. It's not one of my absolute favorites, but it's nice that you can read a book and then have it checked off and not be committed to. Yeah, so that cover, I always think of Fiona from Shrek. Every time I see that.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. Have you read that one?
I have
No,
not. These
yeah,
are all read behind
yes,
me.
right. The Lost Boys of Barlow Theater. Thank you. Thank you. Were we struggling? What?
No.
Got another Elantris lover here. Just started Jamie Jo right here. Her books are kind of tongue twistery though. Like there's a lot of words in the title, which is really good if you're trying to search it. There's not like 5 other books with that title, but you have to remember what it is. You haven't read Elantris yet, but this next one you're going to read after Words of Radiance. Yeah, I'm curious to hear what you think. I think you'll like it.
I'm curious because is Words of Radiance, there's still more after that one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious, why coffee and a book? Why are you deciding to go with Elantris instead of continuing this series? I'm curious.
Stormlight Archive is a commitment. Those books are big.
Maybe you just need like a, what are those called? Like when you're smelling candles or something and you
Oh,
smell
yeah,
the,
palette cleanser?
there we go, palate cleanser.
Yeah. I definitely did not commit to reading through the whole Stormlight Archive before book 5 comes out. Jared will have to give me a rundown on what happened. Rika started reading. Oh, here we go. My brother wants me to read Tress. She wants to read Elantris before that one. So those two will be next, then Oathbringer.
Oh, so it's going to be a while till you get back to the Stormlight Archive.
Rika just read Tress, and now she's reading, oh man, the one that also has a long title. The Frugal Wizard's Handbook to Surviving Medieval England.
Okay.
Not sure if that's the full title. And she is laughing so much with that one. Most people didn't love that one a ton, but I thought it was hilarious.
Aww.
It's so laugh out loud funny. There's like this scene, like he's back in medieval England, and I don't know if he's pretending to put a curse on people, but he's just using all these words that are like words from now. He was saying like silence or I will Nintendo you. I love that.
That's fun.
Oh, Premonition at Withers Farm is 60% off the paper book on Amazon. Nice. And that would be in the US, so that's got to be pretty cheap. That's pretty cool. Where to start with Sanderson? I always say Mistborn if you want to start with fantasy, or Skyward if you want to do sci-fi. I started with Skyward. Um,
Are we
whoop.
back?
Yep. Think so. I don't know if other people actually. Sanderson has a whole video. He put out a video like 6 months ago saying where you should start with his books. Beth says start with Tress. I think Tress has like a big reveal as to who the narrator is, and I think it's more fun if you've read other ones. Personally, read The Emperor's Soul this year, loved it. Want to read Warbreaker next. Oh, Ollie's gone again.
Hi.
Yep, you're good. You're good. I love Warbreaker too. That's one I. Pardon me?
I've read that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that was probably my favorite so far of his.
Started with Tress. If you want to read the Cosmere, Mistborn Era 1 or Warbreaker. Warbreaker is also a standalone, so there's that. At least for now. It's not on his schedule to make a next book for a while yet. So there's a bunch of different places to start. Once he started with Skyward. Yeah. Okay. We have time for one more set of sprints before I need to go start the bedtime routine here. We'll go till like 50. I think. Yeah. last one.
Page 204.
Whoa. Crushing it. How far is that into the book? Like, it's a pretty thick book.
Half, yep.
I made it up to 148.
Okay.
I think so. I read, I think, about 100 pages through the sprints. A little bit over, so that's good.
Yeah. It's going good.
Yeah. Oh, now Katie got here. Katie, we're just finishing.
Hi, Katie.
Yeah. When I can remember which timeline I'm in, I'm enjoying it.
Does that happen to you often in Jamie Jo writes books or not?
No, I feel like they're usually quite different, but these ones, just the bones of them are the same. But there is a lot of differences still too. But before Ashley left, she read a chapter of A Praying Life
Good. That's a good one.
and a few pages from The Ordinary Princess. I haven't heard of that one.
That one is
Overall, I would say I'm enjoying it. I don't know. We'll see. I am very confused as to what's going on in a good way. Like I can't just see how it's all going to work out. So I appreciate that. But we'll see. Looks like 12 pages is a norm here. 12 pages, 12 pages. Katie made it in time to say goodbye, pretty much. What did you think of it? I don't think I saw your thoughts on it. 10 pages, got distracted by your phone. It happens. And then the other flip side here, Lindsay got so into her book, she didn't come back on time, missed a whole minute and a half or so. Okay. Which one is your favorite of Jamie Jo Wright's books, Katie, if you give this one 4 stars? Definitely feel like that's about where I'm sitting, probably. Another 12 pages.
You didn't care for her like really early one, right?
Echoes Among the Stones is one I didn't enjoy. I liked the historical mystery side of things. The present day mystery, the descriptions of the love interest in that one were just so painful. Oh man. I was really struggling. Finishing at Castle Monroe was your favorite. It's a good one.
So do you feel like other than Echo Among the Stones, do you feel like you've given all of her books like 4 or more stars?
Yeah. And Curse of Misty Wayfair, so that's my favorite. I have a few that are like pretty close. Souls of Lost Lake is also one of my favorites. Got a little bit further in the natural way of things. Still not sure where it's going.
That's good and bad.
Yes, it depends if you want to what kind of book is it, kind of, right? Celestia's favorite is Gossamer Pond. That one's a good one. That's the first one I read, I think.
I have read Gossamer Pond, but I don't remember or what I thought of it.
Foster Hill. Oh man, she's been writing so many books, like 2 books a year
Crazy.
is what she's been doing since COVID.
That's so wild.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite of hers?
Yes, the Haunting at Bonaventure Circus.
That's what I was gonna guess because of the circus.
Which is funny because no one has brought that one up, so maybe it's not a well-loved one.
That one, I don't remember the modern
I don't really either. I'm not usually reading Jamie Jo Wright for the modern storyline.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's just have like every break here we have a author we deep dive into. This time it's Jamie Jo Wright. Last time it was Sanderson.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this is what the natural way of things. It's about women being kept prisoner in a remote place in Australia, but don't know why. Okay.
Oh.
Is like, are you not supposed to know why yet? Or like sometimes I feel like they're just not, things aren't very clear on purpose or not. Like, oh, Katie's way behind here. It's got 4 more to read. That's good.
It is hard to keep up with Jamie Jo Wright because, like you said, she does write a lot.
Yeah. Well, even some authors that are writing 1 book a year, I have a hard time keeping track or keeping up with. But Jamie Jo Wright, I've been able to like read her book before her next one comes out.
Well, she is one of your favorite authors, I think, right?
Yeah, I would say so, but like
maybe one of your favorite modern authors.
Yeah, she must be. Anne had to go. Republic of Birds is a fun middle grade book so far. Oh, copy has a house on the cover. I gotta look this one up. Also, I restarted my phone and my Goodreads is still not working. Just for an update on that.
Next, you should try uninstalling and reinstalling.
Yeah. Problem is like I don't know my password, so I always have to like find it and copy it and. Is The Republic of Birds, is that one by Jessica Miller? That's got a cool cover. Let's see here. If that's the one she's reading. Looks neat. Okay, this is that book, The Natural Way of Things. I've never heard of that one.
Me either.
Tracy Peterson, she writes 3 books a year, plus others she writes with Kimberly Woodhouse.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
I didn't even know Tracy Peterson was still writing books.
Six pages, had to get the last child to bed. Yeah. That's okay. Diana says that was the book. I really like that cover. So
Okay.
if it's a good one, I'll have to read it. Thanks for coming. Oh, yours has a different cover. There's other covers? Oh, there's like tons of. There's a few different covers. They all look really cool to me.
But it's only 4 years old.
You're looking it up to you? Look at this cover. That one looks really neat.
Oh, I do like that. That reminds me of, is it Mina Lima? The cover illustrator. She does a lot of middle grade covers.
Anyway, thanks for joining in. Oh, just started Mrs. Polifax.
Oh, I still have to try that one.
Oh yes, this is Katie's claim to fame here. She's going to be mentioned in Tracy Peterson's spring release.
Ooh. Fun.
Here's Lindsay's question. Do you feel like with authors that write more prolifically that their books become more formulaic? Some of them, yes. I would say like Jamie Jo Wright definitely has a formula. But someone like Brandon Sanderson probably does write way more words, publishes more words per year than her. And his books are all very different.
I don't know really follow an author who writes that much. Like probably Jamie Jo Wright, but I don't read all of her stuff very quickly. So I don't think I really follow an author who writes that much.
I definitely tend to see that maybe just I was gonna say more in like the Christian fiction world, but that might just be because those are authors that I've read like a decent amount from over the years. So I don't know. Anyway, we should wrap things up so I can get some kids to bed. Thanks for joining us, and Holly, thanks for joining me.
My honor. Thank you for inviting me.
If you ever want to do this again,
Yes.
my plan is to be here every Thursday.
Sounds good.
So you guys all have a good night. Appreciate you all joining in.
Yeah, it was a good chat.
And come join in next week.